me. Ahoy hoy, ladies and gentlemen, how the devil are you? I hope you're very well.
Hello out there in TV land.
What up, dudes? Yeah, Nightdweller, this new mic.
Howdy, partner.
Awesome, and I love it.
I say you're looking
Doesn't have a mute
fit
button.
as a fiddle.
Hello, Epic. Ahoy hoy, friends. How are we all? Happy Sunday. I hope you're doing good. Did I get all that red lipstick off? It is all done. No more red lipstick for this guy. I'm not gonna be covered in it anymore. Nightdweller, Calico, Vitrix, way too bad. M Young, Joe, Styly, Ananda, Epic. Red lipstick, yes, there is a lot of kissing that happened in the last show, and I was covered in red lipstick. And, yeah, at the end of the one of the shows, in fact, one of the ones that Calico came to see, 'cause Calico saw it twice. Can't keep you away. I was fully covered in red lipstick from one of the scenes that I did not wipe off. Which is weird, because
Time to make the chimmy fucking chongas.
I was kissing the same woman with the same lipstick as usual. Looking good. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Am I in focus? That is the question. I just kissed all the hobos that he could find until it was off. Yes, I've got a different red mark around my mouth now, but it's not lipstick, so, you know. Howdy, howdy, Alan. How are we? Right, let me just get all this stuff sorted. Bish. Wait, where's live chat gone? Hey. There it is. Ananda, thank you very much for being over on the YouTube side of things. They set you up knowing you would go out with the beauties. They set me up. Knowing I would go out with two beauties. I'm not going to lie, Night Dweller, I'm not entirely sure what that sentence means. But yes! Yeah! With two beauties.
How's
Going
it
out.
hanging, old cock? I'd say you're looking well for the circumstances.
Hello, Pie Lawson. Welcome, welcome. Hi, everybody. Welcome. We're going to be playing Oddworld, Munch's Oddysee today. And I have been battling with the weirdest friggin' issue that I have ever experienced with OBS. Honestly. Red lipstick markers all over you, and then you went out with Calico and Ananda. I actually saw Calico and Ananda. I saw before the streams. It was breakfast times. Oh, it's a game. Puts away cuffs and shackles. Sorry, this is not a munch for you. Eternal sausage. No sausage for you, Os. Sausage, maybe. So yes, this is Munch's Oddysee. Now, this came out in 2001. And a lot of the turn of the century, century games are a bit weird. And this one is no...
Hey.
What?
Hey.
What?
Hey.
What?
Hi, Toki. We're all weird here on Oddworld.
Slap my nuts.
We're all going to slap some nuts on Oddworld. Well, maybe not. I'm not entirely sure how many nuts we'll find. Anyway, the weirdest thing about this game, apart from the fact that it is that growing pains of 3D realms, not 3D realms, not that, as in like 3D times, you know, is the fact that OBS doesn't want to hook into it. Even when I am capturing the desktop. Now I've gone through all the usual fault finding things with OBS and trying to capture it with window capture and trying to capture it with game capture, and usually if window capture and game capture doesn't work, then you fall back on desktop capture, you know? You go back and you're like, okay, fine, I'll just capture the entire screen. But for some reason, Munch's Oddysee would not properly connect. It wouldn't capture. But what it would do is capture when I Alt-Tab out, and then, and only in this one very specific instance, Alt-Tab back into the game when a cutscene is running. I have not been able to figure out any other way to capture this game. I genuinely don't know. Time to go back in time and point the camera at the screen again. And then, once I've done that, it hooks in absolutely fine. Absolutely fine. Every friggin' time. You can Alt-Tab out and Alt-Tab back in, and it goes back to capturing the desktop normally. Or capturing the main screen normally. But for some friggin' reason, this peckin' game only wants to hook in once I've Alt-Tabbed out and then Alt-Tabbed back in during a cutscene. Now, the cutscenes are 4:3 and the game itself is 16:9. So I'm assuming something about the cutscenes display is different, and that's what I don't know if there's like, it doesn't make sense that there's like some sort of copy protection on it, and that's what stops it from being connected. Because I'm running OBS as admin, I'm running Munch. I've done it as admin, not as admin, in compatibility modes, in like 1640, not 1640, 640 by 480 mode, like every normal fault-finding thing that I do to play old-school games, I went through. None of them worked. And then, as I was getting exasperated, Alt-Tab and back in, out, Alt-Tab and out of the game, in and out of the game, and I was like, whoa, it's captured. What the fuck just happened? Why has it now captured? And then, obviously, the puzzle is to try and recreate that and be like, but why? I can now make it work. I can make it work. I can capture the game. What I can't capture is the first, what would you call it? The first, the first flash screens, the like title cards and stuff. I can only capture the game once the very first cutscene plays for the intro. So fucking weird. It is the weirdest capture issue I've had. Possibly ever. I don't know. Possibly. Now, sorry, I realised I had to go off on one, but that's because I've just been dealing with this for the last, like, few hours, and I needed to get that off my chest before I could talk properly about delightful kittens. Oh my god. Welcome, Pylorzen. You've just joined us in the 21st century with your fax machine. Hell yeah. Oh my god, Athena. What a little smudgy gal. They look like little cow cats. Athena and Chai. Chai was nervous yesterday, but has settled in beautifully. When you hear your mum walk in, when you're in incognito mode, the fastest alt tab in the West. Discord won't let you upload the vid. Fair play, fair play. But yes, Munch's Oddysee. We're back into Oddworld today. It's unfortunately it's going to be a slightly shorter stream than I wanted. I wanted to be live actually at 2, but it's now 2.5 hours later. Because I was very, very confused about what the hell was going on. I put the stream schedule up once I realised how I could capture it, and then I was trying to figure out a way around it so that I didn't have to do this stupid method. But I can't. I can't figure it out. So I'm going to have to capture it using the stupid method that works. But hey, if it works, maybe it's not that stupid. It's still stupid. Pyro, you can't remember which one of the OG Tomb Raiders it was, but one of them refused to play their cutscenes. Stream had to go play the video files separately from the entire game. This is why streaming is a job, because you got to do that stuff to make it work. Blah! Oh, Commodore Amiga! Smexy Mitch. Hi, ahoy hoy. Are you watching on the Amiga? On that classic application for the Amiga. Welcome. So yes, we're going to be playing Oddworld, Munch's Oddysee, and because it's later than I wanted to do, and I'm going to be finishing earlier because a lot of my friends are going to be doing a performance tonight, and although I'm not going to see the whole thing, I do want to try and get there for the second half. So it's like a fundraiser for the theatre tonight. And they did ask me to be in it, but I was like, no, I can't, because, you know, Sundays is my stream day. Sundays is my day off from the theatre. So it's the day on for the streaming, always. And stream-related issues, apparently. But including Lost Girl, who's performing this evening at the theatre, doing a fundraiser. So that will be where I'm going this evening. I will be streaming all the way up until they hit the interval, and then I'll be sneaking my way in during the interval. That cat doesn't even look real. Cat from an online friend of yours. What a fucking delightful cat. I don't know what it is about that. It looks like a posable... What is it? What is it about that? It just doesn't look... It doesn't look real. Either way, solid cat. Stuffed posable doll cat, possibly. Calico, yes, you've met Lost Girl now. You put you put the Twitch floppy in the Commodore. Does River know that you're colluding with felines and her? It's probably in the kitten head bigger than the rest phase. Yeah, that might be it. Although it still has, like... you would imagine its eyes were bigger, though, right? We're born with the correct size eyes. Something like that. I don't know. You'll be introducing them slowly. She did briefly see them yesterday. Hell yes. What is this?
Still alive, then?
That's a shame. Replace the alive with not a broken leg. No leg was broken. It's a delightful looking cat. You can tell your online friend from me, Vitrix, that I think the cat is beautiful, but also looks like a toy. I'm not sure what it is about the pictures of that cat that make me go, what's... There's something uncanny about that. So many kitties. I'm so glad that Athena and Chai are getting on well, sorting themselves out, acclimatizing to their new forever home. Oh no, Calico! I'm sorry to hear that you're unwell. You were considering going to the fundraiser, but you're unwell and laying in bed. Boo! That fucking sucks. People, stay away from people. People are horrible. Covered in germs. Your other online friend said your kitten is cute but weird. Nailed it. Nailed it. I mean, you get real good use out of that one, Epic. I'm assuming that's one of your favourites in the favourites folder. Covered in Germans! One can hope. And Anna, she's a very good girl, and the kittens have grown up with a big dog. Nice. So they shouldn't be worried. Ooh, fucking woo, baby. Right! Dudes! I'm going to switch us over to the... Do I put us in the retro category? I mean, who's going to be looking for the Munch's Oddysee category? But, I guess we could. We are still being supported by Cyberpower PC UK's Back to School sale. If you fancy clicking on the link to have a little look around there, that does support the channel. Even just by clicking on the link. You have two favourites, that one, and... Yep. Depends on who are the Germans. This chat's definitely covered in Germans. Got a bad case of the German coverage. Or maybe a good case. You don't want to go back to school? Tough. Alright. We've paid the tuition. We bribed the officials to get you into the good school, so you're going. Abe's Oddysee was done quite a long time ago, Deus. We've completed Abe's Oddysee. We've now completed Abe's Exodus as well, and we're on to Munch's Oddysee, which is the second of the quintology. Thank you, Vitrix. Can I zoom in here? You've missed your homework from 1997. You're in trouble. They'll find you. Oh, yes. We finished up Abe's Exodus on... When was it? Wednesday? Love over on the YouTube. Thank you, Vitrix. Yes. So, right, I'm keeping an eye on things. Gotcha. Beep. Diddly diddly dee. Boop. Awesome. Can't play Munch's Oddysee on PS5. Luckily, you can obviously load it up on the Amiga, so that's all gravy. Whoop whoop. Right. This should hook in fine. This shouldn't be an issue. It is. I mean, it had a moment. Connor gifting the sub to Pillar Pala. Pillar Pala also welcome in. Connor, thank you so friggin' much.
Honorific has dragged Pillarpool 73 into the ranks of the RetroVution.
Pillar Paul. There you are. Paul. Of the pillar variety. A pillar of the Paul community. Big love, Connor. Oh, have you seen that new pill of Paul? I'm ready to do this thing. You can see my
Check out my bone saw.
bone saw, apparently, which means I've just remembered I've loaded this up in the wrong bad boy. Smexy, indeed, we have quite a few, we have quite a German connection here, a Deutsch connection. Wie geht's? Nailed it, nailed it. Now everybody thinks I'm German as well, obviously. What was I doing? There we go. Greyhound girl, hello, hello, hello! Speaking of Amiga. What were you playing? What were you doing? Tell me more. Cromulon, great name. Wolf, welcome in. Os coming in with the raid as well. Link the documentary about the creating of the Ape franchise. Not sure if you already know about that. In general, we do little bits and bobs. Yo! GG! Greyhound girl, how you doing? Ooh, new Dawn of War remaster today. How the devil is it? What were you playing, and why was it with Fraz's emotions? Everybody wants to play with my emotions. Dang it. It's a damn good game, don't you know? My emotions. Hi, anybody that hasn't been here before. I'm Fraz. This is the RetroVution. Cool name, right? I came up with it myself. We do full franchise playthroughs of retro series, starting with the oldest game in a series, and then playing every single game in that franchise until the whole thing is done. Now, today I've had the weirdest issue. Great. You ever had this? I couldn't get Munch's Oddysee to capture. Alright? Couldn't capture it. Until I alt-tabbed out of the game, and then alt-tabbed back in during a cutscene. It will not capture any other way, except if I alt-tab in a cutscene. And then it'll capture, and then it'll be fine. It'll just hook in. It'll be absolutely wonderful. I don't know what's going on. I'm late live by about 2.5 hours today because I've been bashing my head against the wall trying to figure out how the hell to capture this game properly. And then, whilst I was doing all of the bits and the bobs and the stuff and the things, just alt-tabbing in and out and in and out, it suddenly captured. And then I was like, what? No, it's not even game cap. Game cap doesn't work. Game cap doesn't work. Out of there. Window cap doesn't work. Get that out of there. None of that. This is desktop capture. Trying to capture the game normally. It will only show the desktop underneath the game. And then will only actually show the game when you alt-tab in during a cut. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I think this might be the weirdest thing in the 8 years that I've been streaming. 8 years I've been doing this, and I think this might be the weirdest way that I've ended up having to capture a game. Anyway, you've joined at a great moment. Greyhound Girl, thank you so friggin' much. How are you? How was the game? Let me just scroll up, because I did ask you that before, so you may have already answered. It's very good. Would recommend. There you go. 10 out of 10. Maybe not 10 out of 10. Underneath the game. So the game is a bottom. Well, you've got to get under the bottom. Well, that would then make it at the top. That makes no sense whatsoever. Wollen Sie nach Phantasialand game? Are you going to... Do you want to go to Phantasialand, Connor? Who's going to Phantasialand? Thank you so much, Ananda. So yes, thank you for the follows as well. I really appreciate it. We are going to crack on with this because, like I said, the full franchise waits for no mortal man. And I am no mortal man. But it does mean that I'm going to start off, like we always do, because we are only just about to begin this. This is the third game in the franchise. However, to hear... oh, what's his face? God, I can never remember his name. I wish I could. We've done enough of the games so far. This is now the third game in the series. Lorne Lanning. Lorne Lanning. The creative director, Wilfred Brimley Battle. No, Lorne Lanning is the creative director of the Oddworld Inhabitants, which is the company that makes the Oddworld games. And his arc, what he wants is 5 games, but that's 5 Oddysee games. The 5 Oddworld Quintology games. So even though this is the third release, the first game was Abe's Oddysee, then the second game was Abe's Exodus, and this is the third release. To hear Lorne Lanning say it, this is only the second game. And I'll show you why. Or at least I'll let Lorne tell you. Because we're going to read the manual, because I'm a fucking nerd that likes to read the manuals before we get going. Oh my god, it's ridiculous. We died so many times. We died so many times, Gray. Like, it was... For Abe's Oddysee, what was it, 540 something? And then Abe's Exodus, 560 something. So at least they kept the amount of time, deaths relatively similar. But yeah, the save system for Abe's Oddysee was broken beyond recognition. Skill issue, fully. Fully. Also partly save issue, mostly skill issue. Thank you for the kappa. I appreciate that. I'm actually away at the moment. I am an actor as well as a streamer. Those are literally the two things that I do to keep the rent paid. A ridiculous way to earn a living, but still. Those are the two things that I do. And I'm away doing an acting gig at the minute. So this is actually going to be a shorter stream than usual because I'm off to the theatre this evening. I'm not performing this evening, but I do have like a half dozen theatre friends that are doing a fundraiser this evening, and I want to be there at the fundraiser. So it's going to be a slightly shorter stream. But then tomorrow evening we are going to be continuing on with Munch's Oddysee. But I haven't even started it yet, so why keep on talking around a point when I can just, play the fucking thing? I did see it, Pylorson. We did play the... I say I'm going to get on with it, and then I get distracted by Pylorson's message, but this is a solid question. Did I see the Chess Balatro game? Yes, I did. Passant. Passant. Named after En Passant. It looks good. I played it on Next Fest. Don't like it. Turns out, as somebody who really enjoys playing chess, I don't like it when people fuck with the rules of chess, because it confuses me. And that's basically what that game is. I tried it. Didn't like it. I appreciate what it was trying to do, but... For me, chess is a complicated... I love chess, but it's complicated as hell. It's so complicated, and it's all about tactics. What Balatro was very good at is you could augment percentages, right? It was all about the percentage chance of getting this hand and winning this much, right? Whereas with chess, it's more tactical than it is chance-based. I mean, there's still tactics involved, right? But for me, it doesn't work. It doesn't work as well. I tried it. Not for me. Not for me. So Lorne visualized Oddysee and Exodus as one game, and Munch's is the second. Yes, Chaos. There you go. Basically, I don't know because we haven't got to it yet. So we do them in order of release here. We play each game in order of release. So we haven't actually got to Stranger's Wrath. I've never played it before, so I don't know. I don't know. The only thing I can tell you is that this, in Lorne's vision, was the second game of the quintology. I don't even know whether Lorne is still working on the quintology. He might be, he might not be, but I guess we'll find out as we go through the series. But yeah. Why am I not at the normal studio? I am performing in North Norfolk, a little town called Sheringham. I'm on the stage, baby. Last night, in fact, was the last show for the first stage show of the season, and then I start rehearsals for the second stage show of the season tomorrow. Well, Chaos, I can clarify, because we're just about to go through the, is this still summer? I mean, not, someone needs to tell the sky, but, yes. Yeah, we're going to start off by reading the manual. And the manual will give us some context. So, let's bloody well do that. Enough of that. More of this. It's time for Munch's Oddysee, the third game in the franchise, as we're counting it. However, Lorne Lanning has something to say about the Oddworld quintology. Oddworld, Munch's Oddysee, is a second part in a 5-part Oddworld quintology. Each game reveals more about the strange and bizarre universe that is Oddworld and its varied inhabitants. Thus far, we've accompanied Abe in the first installment, Oddworld Abe's Oddysee, and in an extra game, Oddworld Abe's Exodus. In Oddworld Munch's Oddysee, Abe meets Munch for double the Oddworld punch, including, oh yes, it's 2001, baby. And what does that mean? Every fucking game has to be 3D. Double the Oddworld punch, including the new 3D field of the 3D view of Oddworld. Even though you can play as either Abe or Munch, the struggle doesn't get any easier as the forces of industry continue to decimate the planet for their own greedy gains. Future games in the Oddworld quintology introduce new dilemmas, new villains, and most importantly, new and unlikely heroes like Abe and now Munch. Be forewarned, the inhabitants all live on Oddworld together, and as the story unfolds, characters that are overlooked could prove really important in the big picture. Oddworld is so big that we've only just scratched the surface and barely explored the depths of the odd. Here we are. We are going to have a little look through the Xbox manual. Safety information. Yeah, if you really want to read that, you can zoom in. The Xbox itself. The Xbox controller. Bish bash bosh. We've got chanting. We've got camera centering. We've got switching characters. Interesting. Yes, we have extra buttons, don't we, on the Xbox controller? I wonder what they got bound into. We'll find out, I guess. I guess we'll find out. Just got the handshake on a high five from 2000s. Beautiful. Look at that visualization. Hello, Lo. We first met Abe, hapless floor waxer, become hero in Oddworld Abe's Oddysee, where he rescued fellow Madoccans from Rupture Farms and struck a major blow to the Gluckans in the evil Magog cartel. Then ancestral spirits showed up, and told him that there was more slaughter of his fellow Madoccans than met the sutured eye. Because of this, in Abe's Exodus, Abe had to save all the remaining living Madoccans, as well as save the spirits of his dead Madoccan ancestors, sabotaging the Soulstorm brewery boilers in the process. It was a lot of work for a simple Madoccan like Abe, but in the end, he was very successful. In Oddworld, Munch's Oddysee, our new hero Munch is the last surviving Gabbit on Oddworld. I don't know what that is, but okay, I guess we'll find out. Gabbits were... No, I'm finding out right now as I continue to read. Gabbits were an amphibious species that were hunted to the verge of extinction for their lungs and their eggs. Munch finds out that one can of gabiar, egad, them's gabbit eggs, remains, and that vicars and gluckens, or vikers, I think maybe, vikers and gluckens, have it in their possession. In much the same predicament, Abe needs to find the eggs containing his unborn Mudokon brothers, which just happen to be warehoused in Viker's labs. But Abe can't break out his shell-shackled family without help from Munch. Gabiar is good. Gabiar's a good one. I like that. Together our heroes must find the eggs in order to save their respective species from total extermination. The heroes, the natural inhabitants of Oddworld, view Munch and Abe as heroes. Viewed through the eyes of the industrialist, they're more like escaped lab animals. This reflected in industrialist propaganda. Munch, the last gabbit on Oddworld, known to control machinery with infrared head port, swims very well, but having only one leg slows him on land. Reportedly last seen racing by in a squeaky wheelchair, terminate on sight. Abe the Mudokon, former floor waxer, known to hang out with Mudokon natives, possesses industrialists, had rescued numerous scrubs, if encountered, terminate with extreme prejudice. The enemy, the villains of Oddworld, are the industrialists. The industrialists exploit the native species and natural resources of Oddworld for their own selfish gains. This game has no political affiliation and has nothing to say about the state of the world. Okay? Nothing at all. It's completely unbiased. Of course. This band of unscrupulous characters includes the Gluckens, power-hungry barons of industry, and the Vikers, mad scientists who capture the innocent creatures of Oddworld and test experimental products on them. Henchmen to the Vikers are the interns, who are constantly searching for their own piece of the sadistic pie. Finally, there are weapon-wielding sligs who guard industrial installations and will shoot or club you on sight. They come in all sizes, but with one predictably surly demeanour. You don't want to run into a big bro slig in a dark corridor, let me tell you. The main screen, loading and saving, lovely jubbly. I'm a big fan of the artwork. Thank you. Fighting back on Oddworld, we can cooperate. All right already, it's time you jump off of that chair and get back to work saving Oddworld. Jump off of that chair. McCoy, how dare you be in that chair? It's time for you to jump off of that chair and save Oddworld. Okay, he's obviously going to do that right now. Munch and Abe should always look out for each other. Tap the black button to switch back and forth between our two heroes anytime you want. Now, I don't know what that button will be. Oh, he's gone. Oh dear. On this controller, but I guess we'll find out. We've got a lot of buttons, so I'm assuming it's going to be somewhere on there. Because obviously this is not an Xbox controller. Oh, with speakers, epic. Nice. Probably, yeah. Bumper or trigger, maybe? So, we can cooperate by swapping between us. We can control machinery and enemies, increase the Lulu Fund, another way to fight back on Oddworld is to make possessed Gluckens deposit their moolah into Lulu's fund. Lulu is an incompetent and lazy Glucken whose pocketbook will come in handy later. Every Glucken has a predetermined amount of moolah at their and hopefully your disposal. To make a donation to Lulu's fund, move a possessed Glucken near a... I'm sure this will make more sense when we start the game, but I'm not going to lie. I'm slightly confused by this as a mechanic, but okay. We have classic GameSpeak technology. We say hi. We say all of you. We say wait. We say special things, apparently. Work. Attack. We have vending machines. Espresso. Feel free to express yourself. Bounce makes yourself jumpier. Aqua Bounce makes Munch jumpy with a splash of aqua. Zap allows Munch to zap enemies. Invisible, now you see me, now you don't. And these are the native versions, the espresso versions. So even the natives have vending machines. Nice. Perform rescues for good Kwama. I'm assuming that the game's going to tell me about Kwama. But basically, the more Mudokons and animals and inhabitants that we save, the more our Kwama is positive. Get that good Qualms. Protect the environment. Transform natives. Watch your health. We've got Spoos, Kwama, and health. Apparently health is displayed as a bunch of birds above our head. Kwama is displayed as a ring, or I guess a horn above our head. Maybe 2 horns, who knows. And no, I'm away from home, so I can't get the horn for you. I apologized. Nurture the nest. Which came first, the Munch or the egg? For example, in the event that Munch or Abe dies, you'll see an egg floating above the nests that hover through the environment. Anytime an egg is floating over a nest, tap the button to hatch the egg. This causes Munch or Abe to be reborn. It's as easy as that. And we can upgrade industrial weapons. Okay, I mean, it sounds like they've gone to town. This is 3 years? 3 years after Abe's exodus. Let's have a little look at our heroes. We've got Munch, Amphibian, Revolutionary, Fuzzle Freedom Fighter. We've got Abe, Floor Waxer, Revolutionary, Visionary. We've got Scrub, Shackled by the Industrialist. Natives, still free on Oddworld. Tomahawker, the Mudokon with a club mentality. Shaman, Spiritual Guide. And a Mudarcher, a Mudokon with a Spoos Bow. I don't know what a spoos is, but I guess we'll find out. We've still got Scrabs. We've still got Paramites. Introducing Meeps, apparently. They're docile, and they're furry. Fuzzles, Munch's lethal fuzzy friends. We have the industrial world consisting even of Glockons. You get a pud, a chump, a wannabe, a big cheese, and a Glockstar. You get the Vicars, which come in Scientist, Sawbones, and Shot Doc. They look horrible. We get the Interns, Worker, Shock Rocker, and Shooter. The Sligs are back, and this time they've got evolutions. Slacker, Bouncer, Popper, Armoured Bouncer, and Armoured Popper. Then the Big Bro Sligs, and the Armoured Big Bro Sligs. We also have Slogs. They're back. Snoozers. Armoured Scientists. Armoured Workers, all of the above, and odd objects, which I'm sure we will all delight in being introduced to. Welcome to the team. Here's Vickers Pharmaceuticals. Vickers, not entirely sure. Executive producer was Sherry McKenna still, and director/creator was Lorne Lanning still. Now, for anyone that wasn't here at the start of the stream and or is watching this on the VODs. Number one, thank you. Appreciate that. Also, Wolf, hi, over on YouTube. Number two, I have got to do a very weird thing to make this game capture. So you'll have to bear with me while I load the game up, and then Alt-Tab back into the game whilst there is a cutscene running. That is the only way that I have discovered that I can make this game capture. So, I press play. On my screen, right now, I can see the game. I can see a loading screen. Oddworld, Munch's Oddysee is loading. I now see a copyright notice. I can see that on my screen. There is now a cutscene. No, this cutscene doesn't count. Anyway, it's saying an alive experience. This doesn't... I'm so confused. Oddworld, Munch's Oddysee. Is it working yet? Is it gonna do its thing? I'm so confused. I'm not gonna lie. I swear this worked. There we go. There we go. There we go. I've now alt-tabbed back into the game. Whilst a cutscene was running. And it captures. Bearing in mind, all of that time... It was working. On my screen, it was working. It's just OBS wouldn't capture it. And no, I'm not using a game cap. No, I'm not using a window capture. That is just desktop capture. The game's quite loud. Oh, God, yes. Hold on. Wait, no, I can't turn it down from here. That's fine. I as far as I'm aware. I haven't tried this. Actually, that's a good question. Okay, it's still captured. Alright. Still captured, that's fine. We're doing it live. I haven't tried this yet. I'm going to alt-tab whilst I'm on a different scene so that I can lower the volume. Also, I did previously lower the volume, so I'm wondering whether... Oh, no. No, it does save. That's nice. Let's go there. That seems alright. Now, is it still going to connect? The game is still there. The game is still there. Dogs, I'm bound to break it soon, but thank you so much for the 30 stream watch streak. Nice. Open your eyes. Epic. Look up to the skies and see. Alt-tabbing feels like it should have the same reaction as Arkwright's cash register. Ha!
Hello, baby.
Go Arizan. We have 3D audio panning. All of these video options. Gamma, 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 and brightness. Those are our video options. I can flip the X and Y axis. And yes, audio full, off, soft. Much like some of us, we have 3 options. Off, soft, and full. Now, what is the about? I don't think I've seen the about. The about doesn't exist. Alright, I'm sorry if you wanted an about. There is no about. Time to go for a walk and then thank you very much. Cool. And that's about it. That's all we need. Let's start a new game. We might as well bring the backstory in for anyone that hasn't been with us up until this point. Welcome to Odds and Ends from Abe's Oddysee, 97, and Abe's Exodus, 98. At least we get to look at this, which is sort of an intro video. It looks exactly the same, or at least that bit did, compared to the same intro video that we have for Munch's. Not though.
This is Rupture Farms. They say it's the biggest meat processing plant on Oddworld. I used to work here. Well, I was really a slave, like all the others.
So this is the intro to the first game. We've seen this a fair few times. Are you going to give us any more information? albeit now in
That's me.
slightly better
My
quality.
name is Abe. I was Employee of the Year. I thought I had a good job, but that was before I knew. How we'd make new and tasty, I was still to find.
Oh yeah, Meeches. Meeches were the ones that went extinct.
The truth, it turned out. Now that would blow my mind.
KZL, you remember playing this on the 3DO?
The Gluckins were scared, 'cause prophets were grim.
Oh no, not the prophets.
Hermites and scrabs had been turning up thin. But Mullock was cool. He had a plan.
There was something about the fact that these guys weren't using proper words that was actually... I preferred it. In Abe's Exodus, they started using more words, and it sounded a bit weird.
I just had to escape.
Very Mars Attacks,
I
yes.
just had to be free. And I didn't even know I had a destiny.
Oh, wow,
I
is this just-
got past those slugs when the strangest thing I saw. A big moon was before me, and its face was my paw.
What about the little one?
Then I
The little
fell.
thingy? The additional little thingy?
Down a cliff.
Fun facts. Originally, they wanted, in this cutscene, they wanted a
and smashed
meteor
my head.
to hit the moon.
When some big face appeared and said I was dead.
And make the
Said our land was changing.
the symbol, the
was
paw.
imbalanced at best. He told me my fate was to rescue the rest. For paramites and scrabs had been sacred once. But that was before Rupture Farms turned them into lunch. And they live in the temples, and that's where they still nest. And facing these creatures, that was my test.
It's just going to be all of the cutscenes from the first two games, isn't it? Back to back.
My test was completed. I expected to rest. Then the big face revealed the intent of my quest. The two scars together on the back of each
Oh,
hand.
apparently they've missed out on the first scar.
Restore the lost land. With hand scars complete, the spirits took form.
And then you can turn into the
Now
Shrike.
my chant had power.
Peter
Rupture
Shrike.
Farms should be warned.
You just noticed the AIWA stereo was made in the UK.
I
Now
found
you know who
this
to blame if it was broken.
till most of the power. And there I was, in the final hour.
It's first game. Oh no, I got it wrong. There wasn't an additional fourth finger. It was just that later on they changed it.
Long ago, the Budakans brought their dead here.
Now these are the cutscenes from the second game.
That was before the Gluckans started stealing our bones.
This is Abe's Exodus.
They used Budakan slaves to do it. Blind ones that couldn't see.
It's pretty grim.
The Gluckans didn't want anyone to know what they were digging up. And no one ever did. Not until the spirits of those bones paid me a visit.
You're the savior of the Budakans, so you gotta help us.
The Gluckins are digging up our bones.
You gotta come to Necrum, Abe.
Classic. The ghosts of Glucken's past. No, Mudokons. It's not all of the cutscenes, it's a select few cutscenes from the first two games.
Don't drink that.
Why not?
Cause, if brew's made by Gluckens, it's probably bad for you. We had forgotten our past, and now it was costing us our future.
I mean, it was a brew made from the bones of their ancestors that they got addicted to, so that's fun.
No, and bro.
It does have a very similar... It was a night before Christmas, and all through the house, Abe and his mates were covered in stank.
Come on, do it.
Okay. At first, the Gluckens gave their brew away. Ooh, tasty.
Tasty.
But once the Mudokons started drinking it, they couldn't stop. Then those Gluckens told them that if they wanted to work, they could have all the brew they wanted.
Only if you got a job.
They fell for it.
Step right up. Oh, I love his job. Step right up.
So now, the weirdos want me to destroy the brewery, but I gotta save the Mudokons there first.
And we did. We saved...
Hey! That bastard Abe's here! I demand to know who is at fault here!
You're not pinning this on me.
I'm telling you, it's that Abe guy. Sal, dump it, lose it, get rid of it.
I work hard. I work hard.
What if it gets to the boiler?
The boiler.
The boiler?
The boiler.
What are you going to do?
The boiler!
What are we going to do?
Anyway, we got to the boiler. We're going to be running 3 minutes of ads shortly so that we can have an hour of ad-free space.
The _notorious_BXD, thanks for sticking with us, 96 months and counting. What happens when a dyslexic tries to 69?
We had twice the flavor.
A dyscalculic, actually. BXD, thank you so much for the 96 fucking months of support. That's a lot of support.
And I got the usual
Actually. Welcome, 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 welome, welcome. I hope you're doing very well.
The Mudokons were
We are
slowly
just starting
coming together,
Munch's Oddysee.
and they were using their skills to build something new.
Oh yeah, we tried getting a different ending in Abe's Exodus. Turns out, there isn't different endings. Well, there is, but there's just one bad and one good. There isn't the perfect ending. Munching is an Odyssey.
They were taking things one step at a time.
Can I share? No. Just shut up.
All was going well.
You are here just for the beginning of the
There had to
munching.
be more of us out there.
We're screwed.
And we were gonna find them.
And the moon still doing the thing with the paw. So that was 1997 for Abe's Odyssey. 1998 for Abe's Exodus. And now, fast forward 3 years, it's 2001.
We interrupt this program to bring you this special.
Which means, obviously,
Rumor Control reports that
this is a 3D game.
behind the destruction of Rupture Farms is also
Obviously.
behind the Soulstorm Brewery atrocity.
I hate that guy!
Stay tuned for more on this story as it develops.
Connor, how do you know?
Brought to you by
How do you know Abe's not female? Have you ever asked? There you go. Backstory. And play game. We've seen the backstory. I mean, to be fair, Abe, I think we've had referred to as a he at some point during the game, so no idea. So we don't know. Do they even have sex? They could all be hermaphrodites. Like slugs. Oh yeah, look, his nose is up the top. Yeah, it's not an extra tiny face. It is in fact his nose. It's time to play the game. Great for, it's a swim snorkel. As opposed to a sleep snorkel.
One time, there were lots of us.
Look. Look at the happy swimming... Wait, what were they? What were they?
But that was all before there was any webs.
Okay, instant reactions? It's clearly someone talking like this. But that was before there was any webs.
I can't find anybody.
And it's slightly annoying already.
My name is Munch. And I've been singing for 'em ever since.
Oh, Munch.
But nobody sings back.
Huh.
Until last night. My loneliness was over. I found somebody.
Kind of like dolphins. Possibly. Look at his tiny singular foot. Oh no! Munch! Watch out for the trap!
Then it happened.
Oh, it's a trap!
It wasn't a gabbit. It wasn't a gabbit at all. Who
Gabbits.
knows such a
Gabbits,
thing?
you're right. It is gabbit. Gabbits
Well,
that lay
I was
gabby
about
are.
to find out.
What in the hell? Tiny little sperms? Well, to be fair, considering the size of the trap, they're probably quite large sperms, if they are indeed sperms, which I don't think they were. Is that the normal noise you make before
Then what happened?
release?
They took him away to Viker's labs.
Who's this lad?
Labs? Poor little schmuck.
So you see, Stitch Lips, if you want to find your brothers, you've got to rescue Munch from Viker's labs.
Okay. I don't see the connection, but yes.
How?
I don't know. You got me.
Find the big well, and then...
Find the big well. So, Maxie, that's a law-accurate depiction of you.
Yeah, great. Let's go, guys. We're out of here.
Oh, I can never get what I need. This is
I love that there's just a
stress and pressure.
hovering Madokan. Raisin's Cave! Welcome, my dudes, to 2001, where every single game, and I mean every single game franchise, had to have a 3D version. Look, it's new technology, alright? Which means it's fresh, it's new, it's tasty, and you have to be part of it. Yandrek, hello. Monkey Island did it best. Honestly, compared with some of the other games, Monkey Island, pretty solid. Pretty solid 3D entry. Even if Ak Ook Chi can, go itself. The early 2000s. What a great selection of dodgy 3D games. Spruce shrubs. Spruce shrubs are the source of Abe's mystic mojo. Obviously, as we've learned from the first two games. Oh wait, no, you're literally telling me this now. Fresh information. To collect a spruce shrub, run over it. To check Abe's spruce, hold the right trigger and note the green number. Birds represent health. Right trigger? Wait, what counts as right trigger in this game?
Everybody listen.
You actually liked Monkey Combat, Connor, and yet you were ready to throw Monkey Island under the bus. I'm not entirely sure how to... Okay, can we... It said right trigger. I mean, the game told me the right... I mean, that's attack. That's chant. Oh. Oh! Ah, it's on the D pad. I have one. Cool. Oh, D left and D right. Paulina, yes, welcome to the next in the Abe series. This time with more D. Abe's got more D, which is interesting because I think Abe is modelled after a fish, so I think Abe had a lot of D to begin with. The almighty Raisin speaks. Oh, okay, good. Now we know what that is. I love being introduced to a character after we've seen the character. The almighty Raisin speaks. If Abe is ever to find Munch, he must find his Madokan friends and bring them to the big well. To use story stones and other objects, stand on the arrows and tap A. Oh, wait. Oh, they grow back. Do not disturb. Oh, is that because we've just left the big raisin or whatever his name was? Hey, buddy.
The almighty Raisin has sent me to help you. So listen up. If you're ever to find that one-legged Munch, you've got to learn how to get around. Starting with this cave right here, right now. See ya.
Cool. Right, okay. To hear the shaman message again, stand in the outer ring of the circle and tap A. Cool. We get tutorials in this game. They have decided that scrolling messages are no longer in. Now it's all about chatting shamans. Oh yeah, we're gonna have fun with this 3D game, baby. Era? Time zone? I mean, oh, I think... Wait. I want non-inverted options.
Hello, are you happy people?
Hello, Snowdrake. Is it other? Yes. X. No. Ah, falling. They had instructions in the previous game too, mostly in the third or fourth time you needed the mechanic. Yes, especially if you went the wrong direction, apparently. To the ahoy hoys. Oh! Sexy Abe poster, everybody. Which toe do you want to suck? The biggest one? The littlest one? Or the one that's just right? Is none an option? Nope. Press and hold the X button while walking to run. Use the right control stick to look around. I bloody well will. Does that mean running? I'm very confused. Was that us running? Oh. No, I think we are running. Oh, maybe I've done this the other way around. Also, am I stuck? I think I'm stuck in a well. Oh, no, don't worry. There's a, that was weird. There's a ladder. That toenail is massive. You know what they say about big toenails? Well-defended toes. Oh, this is... I am already foreseeing this being a very frustrating 3D experience. Oh my god. I know, Vitrix, right? I've gone too far down the rabbit hole. My god. Speaking of going down a hole, Dara, you raise me up out of this hole with your 55 months.
Duration, Tier 3 RetroVert. 55 months holding us together. 55 months and frass. Try not to fall, D.
I didn't successfully do that, Dara, I'm afraid. Sorry. Suddenly you're not mad anymore that you can't play this on the PS5. If Abe is running low on spruce, chant, left trigger, next to a spruce bud. It'll grow into a fully fledged spruce shrub. Abe can do this as many times as he wishes. Cool! So we just... Alright, well obviously I'm going to spend the rest of this stream filling my pockets with spruce. I'm a spoosy boy, right? I got a spoosy jumper. Do I get to keep the additional spruce? Yeah? Yeah, still got additional spruce. What the hell does this? I got another button over here. Oh, spruce lock. Spruce lock. To progress to the big well, Abe must learn how to open spruce locks. The blue number shows how much spruce is required. I mean, spruce isn't a word, but it's sounding even less like a word than something that isn't a word. Which I didn't know could exist. Maybe it'll go all the way around and it will start sounding like a word at some point. Blue number shows how much spruce is required. To open it, tap A. If Abe needs more spruce, he can regrow spruce shrubs. Spruce shrubs by chanting. Also very hard to say. Are you off? Way too bad. Thank you very much for being here. Rock and roll. Ciao. Friggin' ciao. Oh, I love early 3D when they're like, honestly, we can't take up enough resources. So we're just gonna stick a flat. I'll tell you what though. As an intro to an area, yes, there is a lot of fog of war. But that wasn't too bad. More spruce locks. Let spruce shrubs guide you. It's easy to get lost in the wilderness. Luckily for Abe, the almighty Raisin has provided a trail of spruce shrubs through this area. Follow the spruce shrubs and you'll never get lost. Nice. To get the attention of the easily distracted Medokans, Abe's gotta speak up. Tap greet, which is Y, to get this Medokan to follow. To make him wait, tap A.
There's my buddy.
Hey, it's Abe.
Oh, God. Never mind. So much spruce. Chant circles! Wow, they are really throwing the, They're not doing any world building. It's all... This is the tutorial. Sit down, shut up, learn how the game works. Chant circles remind lazy Medokans that they need to practice their mystic meditations. To open this door, bring a Medokan close to this circle and tell him to work by tapping B.
Okay, little elbow grease, guys.
Whatever.
Thanks. Kind of makes me wonder why I couldn't have done that, because I can do that, but alright. Clearly I don't know the ooh-woo that opens doors. I have a very specific set of ooh-woo skills.
Hey, you managed to get out of the cave. Wow, so impressive. Okay, listen up.
Alright.
Find your lazy
Sarcastic
Mudockin
much?
friends and lead them to the entrance of the big well. Let the spruce shrubs be your guide and heed the wisdom of the story stones. Now get your blue button gear.
Not only did you hear me say ooh-woo, you heard Abe say ooh-woo, and this lad as well. Walala! Big well. At least he didn't clap sarcastically. Okay, apparently walking downhill, we do get a little bit of momentum going. I haven't... Yo, I got enough spruce. I got more than enough spruce. Do I want to go through there first, though? Yeah, go on. Open the gate. This needs 40 spruce. Yo! Amma! Holy crap, thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs. Forgotten Footsteps. Phoned.
Andy has
Cutscene
55
cutie.
subs.
Polished. Sorry, polished soul. Not Polish soul. Maybe Polish soul. I don't know. And the captainist of Badger Tales. Thank you so friggin' much. Can I get a little bit of hype for Amma? And now we got to get 40 spruce. Which I already have, so I don't need to get 40 spruce. So that was a lie. I apologise. I'm just going to ooh-woo a little bit here, right? Oh, yeah! It's easy to get more than one Mudockin at a time to follow Abe. They just love the guy. Press and hold Y when Abe wants to get everybody's attention. Paulina, you are an able body. Thank you so much, Emma. Thank you for the support. I'm gonna grab a load more spruce.
Okay, listen up.
Hey, Abe.
I kind of liked it when they had different tones. When one was like really deep and one was quite a highfalutin chap. Obviously, I'm going to collect all the spruce that I can, even though it's laid out in a really weird fashion. Don't step! Can I save? There is save. Please do not turn off your device. Do we get a quick save in this game? Does not look like it. Well, if I'm just about to die, then it's probably worthwhile us... oh god, let's hope that it does connect back into the game. Otherwise, we're going to have to do a mad twist to get it to work. Let's throw ourselves back in the retro category so that we can reset the death counter. There was quick save in the menu. Ah, I missed that. Let's see. Has it connected properly? It has. So, yeah, you say there was quick save? Ah, yes! Quick save, quick load. Which saves us 2 button presses. 569 deaths that we had in Abe's Exodus is now 0. Is now... Oh! Not even 1. Okay, cool. Oh, but if I press this, I can see that I only have 3 birds left. Abe can tank a mine to the foot. It's the big toenails, you see. The big toenails, they prevent too much damage from coming up through the feet. Am I supposed to, like... Can I get these guys to wait here?
You just hang here for a while.
Yeah, whatever.
Oh.
Okay, well, at least they say different things. Good lord. I did not realize the camera was going to change angle. Well, well, well. High-pressure wells are natural features of Oddworld. Activate the spruce lock. Then get Abe to jump into this ancient well by facing and tapping A. Don't step on the mines. Is that a big pie? Is that a delicious... What does it say? Jump in here. I mean, considering the history that Mudokons have of being turned into food, I'm not entirely sure that I want to jump into something that looks a lot like a pastry-topped pie. Although, I'm not gonna lie, is that a pie crust side and base? Because if it's just a lid, if it's just a pastry lid, then that's not a fucking pie, alright? Pastry has to encase if it's a pie. You go to all these fucking restaurants and stuff, and it's like, oh, we've got a pie, and then you buy the pie, and then the pie arrives, and it's just a pastry lid on top of a ramekin, like a ceramic dish. That's a casserole with a lid. That's not a pie. Anyway. Either way, we'll jump in this hole, shall we? Oh! And then you do the pie sigh after the wrong pie arrives. Exactly. What if the pastry is on... There's pastry on the bottom, but no lid? Oh. Then... That... Well, it depends. Hold on. What's the rule? What's the rule for, like, food being encased on, like, various sides? If it's encased on 3 sides, it's a hot dog. If it's encased on 5 sides... then it's a quiche. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'll go with that. Quiche. We're writing the rules as we go. What the hell are you doing?
Good morning, ladies.
Good morning, Lynx. How you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome.
There's my buddy.
Hey, it's Abe.
Where are you?
Hey, it's Abe.
That is literally the same audio file. You can tell that it's exactly the same audio file because it sounds a bit shitter than the rest.
Hey, you chumps.
No.
Hey, it's Abe.
That one is new.
Okay, listen up.
That one's new.
Where are you?
That one is exactly the same as the previous game. They've just lifted that out. Abe's Mudokon bodies. Mudokons are comfortable in groups. Get multiple Mudokons to work for Abe by greeting them all. Then get them to work by tapping B.
Okay, little elbow grease, guys.
Yeah,
Okay. There is a chance that this is going to be a good game. Right now, the world building feels lackluster in favor of throwing all of the mechanics at me at the start. Let's see. We'll find out. We'll find out as we go along, I guess, but still.
Where are you?
Hey, it's Abe.
Yep. What resurrection totem? Also, wasn't I able to swap between me and oh, I've forgotten his name already. Munch. The name. I love that this is Munch's Oddysee also, and we've started off as Abe. You need 6. If Abe wants to get through this door, he needs to resurrect a dearly departed Mudokon to fill all 6 chance circle vacancies. To do this, go to the resurrection totem.
Okay, little elbow grease, guys.
Yeah, whatever.
Oh, I meant to say... Oh, I do not like the audio quality of that. Can you guys stop?
You just hang here for a while.
Oh dear, what have I done? What have I done? What have I done?
Everybody listen.
You too!
Where are you?
Hey, Abe. Hey, what's happening, Abe?
There we go.
You better stay here.
Yeah, sure, whatever. Yeah, sure.
Aw, man.
That early 3D flying by the seat of the pants game design vibe, yeah. Still Oh, sorry.
You may notice that if one of your friends passes on, you can bring them back to life by giving Spoos to this resurrection totem.
I'll give Spoos to use. I'll make some use of the Spoos. And that's truce. Kayla, thank you for the wrist stretch. Whilst we bring somebody back from the dead. I have one spirit available. Wait, no, I've got a chant? No, I've got to go to the sign. Got it.
We're back and ready to play.
Well, I also very much enjoy the fact that we can stand on very uneven ground. I don't know how heavy Abe's feet are, but judging by the fact that we can stand at this angle, I'm assuming most of our vital organs are in the feet. Been catching up on the BG playlist on YouTube. That one goes back a long way. Links. Currently number 49 in Shadows of Arm. Hell yes. Thank you for the wrist stretch, Kayla, as well. Ahoy hoys to ya. This is our first outing into Munch's Oddysee. It's 3D, because it's 2001, baby. I actually forget what the next game in the series is. I think it's Stranger's Wrath. I'm not entirely sure. You don't think you're going to take Wilson when you finally play it yourself? He's too hard to keep alive! Yeah, trying to keep a bear alive is difficult. Because it's like, it's supposed to be, realistically, in a D&D campaign, a bear is like a companion. And companions should have special rules to make sure that they get favourable treatment. Resurrection Totem. Cool. So if I kill... interesting. If I accidentally killed some of these guys... Wait, how many of these... how many do I have? I got 50 spoos. Let's see if this...
Hey, what's happening?
Hey, what's happening, Abe?
Follow me, please. Are you now just following me? Yeah, okay. So we don't actually need to say follow me anymore. If I accidentally get this guy exploded... Oh. You're not gonna...
You just hang here for a while.
Aw, man.
I thought he'd walk away from me.
Look at that. Look at that.
Look at it, chat. Look at it. I mean, you literally can.
How you doing?
Hey, what's happening, Abe?
Okay, apparently it's quite hard to get this guy to accidentally die. The theory that I wanted to try and execute there was that if he died, then I'd just be able to bring him back at one of these gates. But I guess at some point we'll figure it out. Stank Cloud.
Hey, it's Abe.
Everybody listen.
Hey, what's happening, Abe?
It's an interesting choice to be like, we've changed the quality of the microphones, we've changed the quality of Abe's voice over the years that we've done this game. However, God, that's a lot of scratching. However, we're gonna throw in the old voice lines randomly.
Okay, get to work.
Whatever.
It's gonna be really loud, isn't it? Ah, classic. Oh, I'm really glad that this is one of those games that the sound files multiply the loudness. If you can't beat him, throw him. Time to throw Abe's reluctant homies over these rocks. To pick up a Madokan, tell him to wait, then stand behind him and tap the action button. Okay.
I'll be back. Don't you worry.
Whatever. Yeah, whatever. Whatever.
What was that? Wow. That's, okay. I mean, it doesn't look particularly, consensual. Hey, dude. I think we're gonna have to send you on a, on a course, man.
Everybody listen.
Hey.
You return from cooking dinner to quite the wedgie.
Okay, get to work.
Hey, Shade, how you doing?
Do it.
Right. I love the little shimmy. Yo, dudes, I told you to wait. Anytime I'm about to, you know, violently grab someone's ass and lift them off of the floor, I do like to do a little butt grab dance. Do the butt grab shuffle. Please don't. Please don't. It's the Cabe tossing. Very good. I'm bringing all of my friends. And how do you know that they're my friends? Well, because... Do you not do this with all of your friends? This is how I make friends. There is an argument here, and I'm not going to make this joke. But there is an argument that you could make a joke here, along the lines of when you're famous enough, they just let you do it. Because everybody loves Abe. Everybody knows Abe. So they just let him do it. Abe, man. Fallen from grace. Not sure how I feel about you anymore, dude. Look, I've given you all of the component parts. That's a make-your-own joke. You can assemble all of those bits in your head from a certain interview with a certain world leader.
Okay, little elbow grease, guys.
Whatever.
I'm just going to walk away so it's quieter, even though it is going to amplify. A joke crafting kit from Fraz. Grabbing them by the Oddysee. Look, we've clarified it. They're based off of fish. I've got 55 spruce in my pocket. No, spruce. Spruce! The spruce is loose. About this hoose. Oh, good lord, the camera does not like what's happening here. Hoots mom, there's a spruce loose about this hoose. How many have I got? What the what's going on over here? Ah! It's the delicious pie crust. A bit of wet on wet action. Wet, 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 baby. Am I dead? I'm not dead. I've got a new friend, though. They've got a Modwaka, obviously. Modwaka. Cloaca. Cloaca? I hardly know her. Oh, hilarious.
Hello.
Wait, I'm speaking to you.
How you doing?
Hey, don't make me grab you by the buttocks, sir. Too late. He didn't say hi to me, so, you know, should have known that was going to happen. Well, so far, this game has a lot of messages, right? It's got a lot of anti-industrialist, anti-capitalist messages. feel like they might be missing the mark on some of the other messages. Just a little bit.
Hello.
Them's the rules in North Norfolk.
Hey, Abe.
I don't even know if I needed this guy. I just, you know, I saw him on a cliff, and I took that personally, so I had to grab him and lob him. Zap Henge. Okay. Okay, you guys can stay here.
Hang here for a while.
Okay, the more of these that we get, the more annoying that also becomes. Cool. Has anyone... Because I haven't done this yet. Does anyone fancy looking looking up the how long to beat for Munch's Oddysee? And then please tell me it's something like 8 hours. Lou is having a look, thank you. And also, thank you for letting me know that you're looking as well. Oh, I'm hearing sligs. I can't make the jump. You'll have to toss me. Don't tell the elf. $11.5 to 17.5 hours. Okay. So streaming wise, that means about 20 to 30 hours. Activate with Spoos. What do we have here? Zaphenge. Zaphenges magnify the power of Madokan meditation. Activate the Spoos lock to open the wells, then throw Abe's lazy pals into the electrifying religious experience. Oh, okay. They're going for slapstick. We'll just go. They're going with slapstick. Well, bust my boiler, epic. Does it say how much of that is fighting with the camera? Main story, 11.5. This is average time to complete. Completionist, 17.5. Okay. Hoping about 30 then. Stiley is calling together a team to pose as wandering prophets and steal the collection plate. Well, we've got to open this bad boy up. God, did I hurt myself? I've only got 3 birds. Also, I haven't saved in a while. Ooh, this is a confusing screen. I'm just gonna put the I'm gonna put the save in there. Okay. Can I run? Oh my god. I can run. I don't know if I'm supposed to be bringing all of these guys with me, but hey. It seems to be happening now. That is more than slightly ridiculous. Why would you make that noise, Abe? Come on.
There's my buddy.
Hey, it's Abe.
Everybody listen.
Hey, Abe.
So many. This needs the Benny Hill music.
Okay, listen up.
Hey, it's Abe. What's happening, Abe?
Right, are you guys all going to be able to walk up here without any issue? Okay. Pathfinding, I'm not going to lie. So far, not too bad. 97,000 plunder for you, Oss. How much spruce have I got in my pockets? Oh! One short. Oh, God. Pylosen, you slutty burger haver.
Okay, get to work.
Nothing to do,
Just sit tight, be cool.
Whatever. Man, whatever.
You feel so dirty. You should. In the best way. Gotta remember that I can run. Have we missed anything? I don't think so. I was sort of confused as to what was going on with this wall. I mean, I don't think we can run up it. Oh my god, they've got a fun falling down a cliff sound. I don't think there's fall damage in this one. Abe's feet have had an upgrade since last time. Or his calf muscles. Something's had an upgrade, if you know what I mean. Shake them buns. Come on now. Right, let's set off whatever this is. And then electrify our friends, maybe? Possibly? Yoink. And then I put them in here, right? Oh no! My friends create the electricity. I see. There's a vibe between us. Oh, that's it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. They decided to go creative with the camera angle. I wonder if that's going to be the only time that they do this. Damie, welcome in. How you doing? Welcome to Munch's Oddysee. It's the third game in the series, and it's 2001, which of course means it's time for awkward 3D gameplay. And questionable grabbing of friends. Okay. They've gone creative with some of the camera angles. Some of the camera angles are just terrible. It's 2001, which means it's 3D and wedgies. I like that they've gone creative with the camera angles. What I don't like is that they haven't spent enough time making sure that when the same audio file is played from separate sources, that it doesn't amplify. It definitely amplifies. Ah, yes, PSG, how was it? The trip, how was the trip as well as the actual event?
Jumps.
Hey, what's happening?
You're coming with me, lads. I'm not entirely sure whether you're supposed to come with me, but you're coming with me anyway. I probably should have just jumped off. Ah, all the lads are here. Cool.
Just sit tight, be cool.
Now we're going to the big well. Well. Only 5 Madokans working together have the major mojo to budge this floor. Find him, greet him. I've already done that. Nice. Come with me if you want to uwu. Do I leave them? Oh, shit.
Almost there, Abby. Now be careful, because Slick security forces have occupied the lands around the big well. Rich mineral deposits, you know. Are you gonna let a murderous slig and a pack of wild sloths stand between you and a big well? Are you, huh?
Possibly? I don't know. I'm also 100% going to quick save. I refuse. That pickup line doesn't always work, you guess. So strange. Right. Beware of the slogs. What do 3D slogs look like? I'm not gonna lie. I think mostly because of the fact that the original game was sort of... all of the cutscenes were 3D. They've all sorted out the 3D models for each of the characters anyway. So it doesn't have a weird... like, all of the characters seem to look exactly like they should. In my mind, anyway. Oh my god, it's not even 2 hours in and my butt is screaming at me from sitting on this chair. Excellent. Good news. The trip was good, not a lot of traffic, and BSG itself was fun, overwhelming, and wholesome all at once. If that makes sense. I think I can get behind the idea. Ridrix, welcome. Just popping in to say hi, hey, Frats. How are you so god-dang handsome? Well, it's all to do with a pact I entered into with the devil. It's the hairy chest, you see? Jump 'em! To order Abe's Madocan followers to attack. Okay, this is different. This is entirely new. Press and hold B. Don't worry, if Abe and his pals get ambushed, they'll automatically fight back. So I guess more is better? Also, maybe in this version, we're not going to just instantly die. Maybe. Hi, dudes. Hey, look. The audio is not reversed. That's good news.
There's my buddy. Everybody listen.
Hi, everybody. I don't think I need all of you, but, hey. We're gonna do our thing anyway. Music hasn't been great so far. We've got some drippy-droppy music going on. Is that the technical term?
You just hang here for a while.
Whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, get to work.
Whatever.
And then attack?
Go beat him up. Go beat him up.
Yeah! Let's go!
Oh my god. The Madocans have got quite brutal. This sort of changes... This kind of changes the rules. In the first game, and the second game, you just naturally always sided with the Madocans anyway, because they were the peaceful race. Now, I'm not saying that that's not right. I'm just saying it sort of changes the rules slightly, because now the Madocans have just beaten up and killed 4 slogs and a slig. Madocans now learned curb stomp. It's highly effective.
Hey, Stitch Lips. Now, you gotta get through that slog run. Don't worry about your buddies. I'll help them catch up to you later. Just get to the tunnel that leads to the big well. Got a boogie?
We got a boogie. On a Saturday night. You guys stay here.
I'll be back. Don't you worry.
Whatever. Oh.
We have some info. Vendos. More like Murdocans. Like murder. I get it. Found throughout Oddworld, these vending machines dispense consumer products with outrageous side effects. To drink Bounce and get a little extra spring in Abe's step, stand in front of the Bounce Vendo and tap A. That's also the same, well, the same vending sound as before, not the same drinking sound as before. Puddin'? Hi! Hello! It's good to see you, Pudding, even if you are over on YouTube. I'm assuming similar issues still plague you on Twitch. This looks like Brutal Legend, just more brutal. Thank you, Stanley. Drink first, then jump it. Oh, but it only lasts a little while. Okay. Glug, glug, glug. Oh, no, but luckily, the jumping... Nice. Oh, we get a little timer over our head. Oh dear. Now, I'm going to base... Yeah, let's save. Let's hard save here. Hard save over the spruce shrub forest save, the first one there. If I can. Please and thank you. And let's find out some info. Help Abe get past these hungry slogs and open the entrance to the big well. To leave the slogs in your dust, chug some espresso. Sorry, espresso, not espresso. Am I just really fast now? Okay, I'm just really fast now. Hey, dudes. Ow. Whoop. Bloody hell. Okay. that wasn't too bad. I mean, unfortunately, the dogs are now really having to go at us, but still. How many do I need? I need 85 spruce. Lies. I now need 26 spruce. Okay, I don't have enough. I'm assuming the info is going to be exactly the same on this side.
Here for a while.
Yes. Espresso. I've actually forgotten how many we needed. $32 I've got. 26 I need. Bish bash bosh. So far, and we're only 2 hours into the game. It doesn't quite have the same heart that Abe's Oddysee and Abe's Exodus had.
Nice running, Abe. You made it. Now you'll find the big well on the other side of this tunnel. Which reminds me, I wonder how Munch is doing.
I'm assuming this is going to be our first part of the game controlling Munch. How's River? As far as I'm aware, River's doing very well. Ananda, if you are in earshot, Kayla is asking how River's doing. Ananda did give us an update of how River was doing in terms of going for a little doggy swim. Going to a little, like, doggy... a doggy pool. Oh yes, they did go for a walk, didn't they? River is currently out walking. I imagine her tongue is flopping and she's having a pant. Cutscene? Oh, spinning newspaper cutscene. Abe sighting. Madokan outlaw still at large. Last can of Gabiar found. Gluck Queen develops hacking cough. Rent-a-cop missing. Is that because we killed them? I think that might be because we killed them. Vickers Pharmaceuticals. Yes, Night Dweller. Oh, hi, Munch. Oh no. They're gonna open up a flap. Well, that's it. We didn't get to play as Munch, and now Munch is dead, everybody.
I'm free.
There goes Munch's Odyssey. It was a short game. It was a brutal game. Humphrey? Or are you saying I'm free?
Humphrey, what are you doing? Be nice. You're spoiling my concentration. Now hold still, damn it. Oh, I can't believe it. You're not working on our new and improved fabric softener. You know, you really need to start thinking big. What? That's exactly what you said about your shampoo brightener. Now look, that one tested just fine on the fuzzles. It burned holes in our customers' heads. No progress without risks. Risks? Risks? That's the last damn gambit there is! Its lungs are worth a fortune, and you're sticking sonar in its head! But do you stop to think why I'm sticking sonar in its head? Sonar?
Look, I'm not gonna lie, they've kind of found the humor again. Exodus, they lost a bit of the humor.
Long nights, us pulling critters out of cages, and finding them takes ages. What's that got to do with you? Just shut up!
Feels like they've employed...
Look, you and I spend, what, 20 hours each week catching critters? That's 20 hours a week we could be researching more addictive nicotines, sweeteners, baby food additives, sedatives, laxatives. Look, we have traps everywhere, right? And when critters get snagged, the traps send out a sonar beacon, right? Then we have to drop whatever we're doing and go out, pick them up, bring them back. But now, with my sonar enhanced gambit, it finds the traps, it brings the critters to us. More critters, more research, more moolah. It's flawless. Humphrey, I apologize. You are a genius. Oh my, I completely forgot. I left a puzzle on the burner. That's disgusting. And they make such a mess.
You left the water on the burner? A fuzzle. A fuzzle on the burner. Menu, menu. Oh. Dooby 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 doob. This is so Looney Tunes. You got it, Munch. We've got a new thing. Do 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 do. Manure manure. Do 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 do. Now I'm with you, Styly. Took me a second. Oh my god! And then they ate our arms.
We got to get out of here.
Oh, we got fossil friends. Origin, you weren't the only one that was thinking that. Oh, it's the intern! Who also has stitched lips. I mean, it's 2001, so it wouldn't surprise me Oh god, what was the band that did... Fear Factory. It wouldn't surprise me if they had just hired Fear Factory just to do that one chuggy riff. Because Fear Factory was all over games in the early 2000s. I'm gonna put a save in. And then I'm going to take a bio break because we are running some ads right now. I will BRB. It's like that thing from the Dark Crystal. Nailed it, Night Dweller. Absolutely nailed it. Let's just, mute the game for a second. Oh no, a fleet of ships has been seen on the horizon. Prepare the mortars. Who's Munch Pudding, and was he in the previous game? No, Munch is a brand new character that we have been introduced to in that cutscene. I didn't say what you think I said. See you in a sec. How? What? Why is that doing that? What is going on with the capture at the minute? That is more than slightly weird. Congratulations for sinking the frigate. And there goes the cutter. Fernanda, you're back from your walk, and it's a beautiful evening. Nice. You got the good weather down there. Up here in Sheringham, it is kind of grim. Not gonna lie.
These men will ease your burden. Please understand that, like all I have done, this is an
Act of glove. Thank you very much, everybody, for being here. I hope you're having a lovely Sunday. This is going to be a shorter stream, because I am off to the theatre this evening. Not as a performer, however. I'm off to the theatre support, off to the theatre to support some of my friends who are doing some performing this evening in a fundraiser. So yeah. I'm not going to be able to be there for the very beginning of it, but I'm going to get there for the interval and see the second half. And yeah, have a lovely one. You're a lovely sundae. I do taste really good when covered in cream. Did I get the chance to see the sea yesterday? It was wild. We did, like, post-show, because we said goodbye to Emma yesterday. Her role in Ding Dong is done. And she's off now, because she's not going to be in the Acheborn. And we're saying hello to Ryan tomorrow, who I've worked with before. What are we raising money for? How are we doing it? It's the theatre. It's a fundraiser for the theatre. It's one of those classic things, you know, trying to pump up funds for the arts. I say it like that because I'm like, I don't want anyone to think that it's for a I mean, it's for a good cause. Noble cause might not be the right term. And strawberry sauce. Oh yeah, Kayla. Absolutely. Although, when you bring the strawberry sauce out, it does look a little bit like a murder scene. But yeah, it's an evening of entertainment at the theatre to raise some funds for the theatre. So it's basically a variety show. There's going to be lots of people doing lots of songs. But that's going to be at the theatre tonight. They did ask if I could be part of it, but I be doing streamies. So instead of like I'd have to be there for the whole day to like be able to do all the tech stuff. So you guys are my what's the word? My focus. So there you go. Much loud water, much loud Wasser. Oh, yeah. Big splishies. Big splashies. I know that bit of the beach very well. If you want to see a bit of the Sheringham seafront, as captured by Calico, head over to the live chat and Discord. Also, good lord, left your room for a roast dinner. Oh my god. That is a tower of roast dinner. That looks incredible. How are you feeling now, Calico? I hope you're feeling better. You may have said this before, but strawberry lube does not taste similar. Yeah, it feels like the whole lube tasting industry needs to up their game. Anywho. Need to get some of them super tasters in. Did you know that you can test yourself to see whether you are a super taster? It's very doable. Oh, hold on. There's some videos. I see some tiny little kitten wrestling. They're chewing on each other. Oh, one's fallen off the bed. It's over, Anakin. I have the high ground. And a delightful river. Being very good girl. What you good girl? Oh, she's a good girl. Oh, she's off to get some carrots. Oh, look at that happy tail. Such a strong, happy tail. Angel Lloyd, thank you very much for the follow. Not steak this time. No, no steak left out on the side anymore. Not since Rivers. You know. Escapades. Can I get some ahoy hoys for Lloyd? Ahoy Lloyds. Let's get back to the VOD, shall we? There's my hand. I don't know whether I was on this scene or not. But we are finally taking control of Munch. 2 hours into the game that is named after Munch, we finally get control of Munch. Welcome to the awkward 3D era of Abe's Oddysee. That is Munch's the Oddworld series. Okay, we can do random tumbling. The camera angle for this bit is not my favourite. Oh, there we go. Excellent. We get to listen to this sound every time that we move as Munch, so that's good. DBM, what up, dude? How you doing? Let's get some information about Munch, shall we? Sonar. To locate fossil cages, use Munch's special button. Special button, eh? Pull left trigger. To activate his sonar. When Munch's sonar reveals a fossil cage, he will point in the right direction. How's rehearsals going? The performance for the first show of the season finished yesterday. And rehearsals for the next show start tomorrow. So I'm in slap bang in the middle of the two shows. Last one finished last night. Next one starts rehearsals tomorrow. How did it go? It was good. It was terrifying. In a lot of different ways, but good. A lot of different ways. But I also... DVM, thank you very much for the 200 biddies, dude.
Dark Blue Monkey cheered. X200. Smile.
A whole one-day break. Damn right. Are those bunnies? Not quite. The ears that you're looking at are actually eyeballs. They're fuzzles. Ananda, it was an excellent show, and Fraz was absolutely fantastic in it. Thank you very much. I have a feeling... So we've had a few people come and see it. And I think every time, especially from when it first went up to last night, I feel like every show was an improvement on the previous ones. Because I was still learning it as I went. Like, by last night, there was probably about 3 additional gags that I'd found through the run. But that's rep, baby. That's rep. Oh. Me. Look at these lads. The terrifying teeth. Oh, so we sonar and then like a pointer dog. It was fun. Like, with another week of the show, I reckon I could get into a place where I could actually relax. That never happens in Rep. You don't get time to relax. You go. You start, you put your nose to the grindstone, and then you crank it. I don't know what you're cranking, but you crank it. You ever get a gig up here in the frozen wastes? Let us know. I absolutely will. Abso-bloody-lutely. What's this? There's another little one over here. Thanks, Beaker. Releasing the beakers. Nice, nice. Get 'em! Get Munch to order his fuzzy pals to attack this annoying intern by first getting their attention and then tapping the attack button. Good lord, that's a terrible noise. I mean, it's kind of brutal. I'm not gonna lie. Harsh on the interns, yeah? I guess he's interning to become a scientist that will test on these little fuzzy friends, but still. There's the exit button. What sort of weird maneuver is this? I mean, it's a tumble of some description. No exit. Vikers only. Oh, well, it looks like my sonar isn't picking up any more... What the bloody hell are they called? The fuzzles. Sounds a bit like a children's TV show.
Save the rest of those puzzles and find your way out of Viker's labs.
I'm really looking forward to finding more fuzzles, who are already starting to sort of overtake the screen around me. Oh, hold on, bird portal. Security, fuzzles. I have retired one security. There are apparently 38 fuzzles. Alright, so we have a similar score count for this game as the last two. Retired. Eaten by fuzzles. Employee status signs. Behind Munch is an employee status sign. Look for these signs to see how many of Munch's furry friends need to be rescued and how many enemies are out to get Munch. Could we connect? Yes, please. Thank you. Tap A to get Munch to activate the rescue portals. All nearby fuzzles will leap to freedom. Rescue fuzzles to increase Quama. And get a spoos bonus too. All of these words are obviously making sense to everybody that is currently watching. Started playing Abduction yesterday. It was thinking of me. Searching doesn't tell you if you've streamed it yet. I have run through a dead fish. What's inside the dead fish? I don't know whether you've got to that bit yet, so I won't continue on. Weren't fuzzles a thing in the late 80s, early 90s? Creatures that look like that, but they had a sticky bottom and googly eyes. Remember a few of them around the house as a kid. I mean, I remember that as a thing. I don't know what they were called. They could have been called fuzzles. You haven't got to a dead fish yet. Oh, you will. Let us know when you get there. Right, so I'm assuming I go up to this and just... Congratulations, Munch has just rescued fuzzles. Rescuing fuzzles gives Munch Quama. More fuzzles, more Quama. Get it? Yeah, obviously. We all understand what's going on here, right? I don't know what's going on here. Look at him go. Right, 18 escapees. How much spoofs do I have? 36. Yeah! Them's the ones! Little poof balls. What'd you call me? You found them. Were they called fuzzles? In which case, I think someone's got a an incoming lawsuit from 2001. Munch's Headport Zap. Warm fuzzies. Completely different. How dare you insinuate that a fuzzle is anything like a warm fuzzy? Well, it's nice. It's nice to know that they've thought about the fact that it's going to be actually quite hard to make it obvious for players where the fuzzles are in a 3D universe. So let's have sonar so that we can just point the player to where they are. What were the items again? Can I jump up? No. We have. Let me look at the fucking funny signs. Lungbuster cigarettes. Gumrot sugar-free gum. Baby chow. Chill pill. And butt flow. Of course. I don't know where the hell I got all this boost from. There are 8 active security forces, 20 fuzzles remaining.
Hey, Munch, you get good karma for rescuing fuzzles. Save as many of those little fuzzy fellas as you can. The more you leave behind, the worse your karma gets. And trust me, you don't want bad karma.
Cool, we don't want bad karma. And rescuing fuzzles is good karma. Cool. Don't ask questions, chat. Don't ask questions. Just save the fuzzles. Boost Munch's Headport Zap into a fully fledged lightning bolt with this special zinc and iron fortified sports drink. Lick the right thumbstick to zap Munch's enemies. Oh, no, sorry. I thought... fully thought the C in click was a parenthesis, like an open bracket. No, click. Don't lick the right thumbstick. Click the right thumbstick. Lick it. Oh, there's some fuzzles nearby. Yes, click the right thumbstick to zap Munch's enemies. But you can click it by licking it. Just got to be quite strong of tongue. Am I killing him? Dude. This is brutal. And then I let the... I mean, what a way to go! And now my head's got sparks coming out of it. And I got barnacles on my lip. And we all know what that means. I got a barnacle orgy on my face. Orgy. I'm still so confused as to why this game, that like the hook, the reason why I was late going live today. I wanted to be live at 2, but that didn't happen because I was fucking around trying to get this game to capture in OBS. And it turns out the way to get this game to capture in OBS is to Alt-Tab whilst it's in a 4:3 aspect ratio cutscene. Just... doesn't make any sense. Oh, that... right up the intern backside. It's even worse because they've got their mouths sewn shut because obviously they're interns, so they're not allowed to speak. It's all very dystopian. Now, question. Do interns count as employees? Or are they like volunteers? Jesus. My vicious fuzzy friends. Their size betrays their... no, not betrays. What I want? Their size betrays their deadliness? Obviously, later on in the game, we're going to find out... well, I don't know, but my suspicion is that we're going to find out that all of these drinks that we are chugging with reckless abandon conceals. Yes. Their size conceals their viciousness. Oh, I didn't need to go backwards. Belies, that's the one. Bellies. Their size, bellies, their deadliness. Because they have sizable bellies. Oh, look how many we're saving. I wonder if we've got to go all the way back up to the top to save them, or we're going to get a bird portal down here instead. They are all belly and teeth. Much like the slogs, really. They're like fuzzier slogs. I'm not entirely sure how they're jumping, because I don't see any legs. Okay, not seeing any more. Ah, there is a bird portal down here. Alright. I have retired, quote unquote, 9 security forces who are actually interns. Now I'm just going to send a load of fuzzles through the portal. Oh, except for this one, who has decided to stick around. Apparently he's become quite attached to me. We don't want to go through there, but there we go. Belly's gonna get you. Nice. As before with the previous game, if we see a fuzzle, we're going to try and save a fuzzle. See a fuzzle, save a fuzzle. See a fuzzle, save a fuzzle. See a fuzzle, save a fuzzle. Ooh, also, Angel Lloyd, thank you for that follow from earlier. You've got us to an interesting number. It's not a palindrome, but it is a good number. It's 6060. What are you going to tell me? Quama. So, Munch. Has Munch been doing the right thing? Check Munch's Quama Halo by pulling the right trigger. Red and jagged is bad. Gold and straight is good. Oh, I got that. Straight gold Quama. And I know how to use it. Except I don't, because honestly it's a bit confusing. What the f... oh, okay. Right, it's... got it. You press that button and it makes the camera fly off to the perfect view. Can I have the camera back now, please? Thanks. Thank you. Lloyd, you were indeed the 6,060th follower. 60. The halo is golden, so then we don't have to have a bad conscience for killing the interns. Exactly. Hey, I can swim. Who knew that a fish could swim? You'll believe that a fish can swim. Why not grab all of them? Can we dive? Dive. Ah, we can sprint in water.
Swim for your life, Munch. Oh, and watch out for those slugs up ahead. Later.
We got some slogs up ahead. We got some slogs up ahead. I'm gonna quick save. So long, and thanks for all the spoofs. A lot of tutorial. I'm hoping at some point it's not just all tutorial and the game sort of like relaxes into it soon. Well, I guess we'll find out. Guide Munch through these treacherous waters by jumping into water wells. Happy. Okay. Why are they treacherous waters? Ow. Okay. Oh. Right. Feels like the water wells are more treacherous than the waters right now, because we did just get spat out into a wall. We're very graceful. The Vikers have been growing spruce shrubs in these vats for medicinal purposes only. Help Munch collect all the spruce shrubs in the area. You're gonna need them. Hooray. Okay. It's fine. That's the gameplay, alright? I want to collect all of the green goblets. Or indeed globlets. I love it. I am committed to getting all of the spruce. Which basically look a lot like tennis balls, but still. Especially from a distance. Oh, the joys of the early 3D. When it was more about style than substance. Hey, we don't need to actually put any effort into this game. The word 3D will sell itself. There's no way that still works these days, you know? Just adding a word into, or not even the word, like 2 digits. For this case, it's 3D, you know? That's a number and a letter. It could also be 2 letters, you know? I don't know, let's pick a couple. Let's choose A. We'll start with A, because it's the start of the alphabet. That's a good one. And then I don't know. I guess you just choose another letter, and that'll probably create some sort of mad buzz. Oh god! Right. I've had my little fishy bits nibbled. It's fine though, chat, it's fine. You don't need substance when you've got the correct letters. I can just jump straight over it, can't I? Dude? Oh, we can only jump really high out of the water. Can't jump high when we're on land. Gotcha. Sort of skip. Speaking of skipping, anyone know the... there's bound to be a speedrun for this, right? I still have quite a lot of health left. Wolf! It's a Sunday. Have you had your fishy bits nibbled? There's probably a better way to do that. What? I have no idea what that was trying to get me to do, but okay. Styly is calling together a team to draw steel and attack the first ship that they see. Anyone can join with exclamation mark pillage and then the amount that you wish to proffer for that pillage. They do feel like they've been nibbled on. Well, there you go. You're halfway there. I mean, the game did tell me to get all of them, right? I'm gonna try. And then I'm gonna find out that I've been lied to and I didn't even need to get half of them. This is a really mean early 3D puzzle, because, like, how do I know when I'm underneath the friggin' thing? Impossible. Bad Sloggy. By sensory deprivation and poor sanitation, the Vikers have created a breed of hyper-vicious sewer slogs. Avoid them by jumping. I wonder what's the reason why we can't play with Abe all the time, since it's a game about Abe. Oh, Paulina, it's not, though. The name of this game is Munch's Oddysee. It's all about Munch, arguably. Starting off a game called Munch's Oddysee by playing as Abe is a slightly awkward way to begin. Oh, a flooded area, you say. Does that mean that I can jump? Okay, I do not have a lot. Why has my Quama gone down? Right, so if this is a flooded area, my assumption is that we can outrun the sloggies. Yes. And we're allowed to jump really high because it's a watery ground. Watery grave. We've got part fish, part frog with Munch. That one leg, whew, it can propel us. Great heights. And incredible feats. It is an incredible feat. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, is that dead? Not quite. Don't have a lot of birds left, though. This is awkward as hell. Should I try and get all of these? You know what? I'm gonna see if I've got enough. Wait, is that do I see 99 in the distance? I think I see 99. How many do I have? Oh, for fuck's sake. 120! I didn't need to get all of them. You goddamn game. Lied to me. It said get all of them in the area. That is now enough for a personal sound command. Wolf with 102,000 plunder. Make it 3 seconds or less. DM for House of the Crest. While you're sure to have 100,000 plunder. You know what you're gonna go for. Hell yes. Spruce lock. Cool. Nailed it. It doesn't seem to say that there is any bonus for me, you know. Having more spoofs. What we got here? Mines? Looks like mines. Fluoride testing area. The Vikers are conducting top-secret fluoride experiments in this sewer. Avoid the water mines and remember to use the D-pad to look around. By the way, I know we had Damien in here earlier. Do we have a RAS? I was kind of hoping that we might see a RAS today. I don't think I have yet. But if we do have a RAS in earshot... I was wondering your thoughts on a Thursday stream of Spelunky 2. RAS has redeemed, speaking of redeems, a non-franchise stream redeem of Spelunky 2. Alright, way bloody hell. How many do I need? We'll grab as many as we can. Mines look like yours to me. Wacka wacka. Leave comedy to the bears, Ebenezer. Explosives! Hooray! Everyone's favourite. Nilk, you demon pirate. Yep, it's going down. It's still going down. It still works. For now. For now. Night Dweller, Gunner Reborn. Sweet. Pew pew, Barney McGrew. Oh, wait a minute. Screw you, camera. Wolf! The demon pirate wolf. Oh, wow. He just fell directly into... Wait a minute. Wait a minute, how many are following me? Only 2. I feel like one just died. Maybe 2 just died. Wait, that went from 61 to 63. You guys saw that, right? So that was 2 that just jumped in there. I think. Yes, cool. Awesome. Because there was 3, but it only looked like there was 2, but 2 were obviously just sitting inside one another. Look, I'm not here to judge the mating rituals of the fuzzles. Kinky. What happens if I jump out of here? You guys coming over? There we go. Yo, bait and switch. It's Munch's Oddysee. Of course it's kinky. We don't have the good corner. Don't touch the spiky bastard balls. But to be fair, I haven't touched them yet, but I did see an intern run into one, and he was not long for this world, so it makes sense to me that that probably isn't the best idea. Hi, buddies. 61. Vitrix. 63. I'm just confirming. This should be 64. 65. Oh, actually, no. We've spent some of these, haven't we? 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, let's go and use these bastards. Oh, he just drowned. We didn't even need him. Can I... Okay, let's save these dudes, if there is indeed a bird ball. There is. Still 4 of them. Nice. They do like to jump in at the same time. I haven't saved for a while, so I think I'm going to hard save. I wonder... Nah, we're probably not going to be able to get this game done this week, are we? There's a bit of me that is already like, okay. I get it. It's early 3D. And at that point, I sort of know what I'm getting myself in for. Right, okay, so we can, in fact, use the zap drinks against the slogs as well. Good to know. Knowledge is key. Now that I've taken another quick sippy. Oh. Got that wrong. Let's open a metallic pie. Iron helps us play. It's not the quickest quick save in the world, I'm not gonna lie. Takes a while. Even now, considering that, you know, it's 2025, and this game is quite old. Get out of it, you buggers. Are we free-willying this? Long. You see, willy is like a penis, and free willy would be like a willy, like a penis that was not contained. Lol, 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 lol. Jumpies. Oh, buttocks. Am I fine? I think I'm okay. Oh, or maybe not now. Okay, I was okay when I first asked, and then... Did I die? I did die. That is an exclamation mark DED dead. The first death. Oh, good lord. Yeah, you know what? I might quick load again. In fact, didn't I quick load? Yeah, I quick loaded a bit. Yeah. Hey. Okay, that's a little cheeky. The load feature after you die, like the automatic load after you die, was actually, it sent us back to the hard save, not to the quick save. So I've got to remember that if I do die, I need to quick load if that is, like, if I've got a load that is more recent. Sitting in the quick load spot. Sitting in the... Oh dear. Hello? Oh, I'm up here now. And I have one bird left. Not sure how I feel about that. So far in this game, we haven't found a way to renew the birds. I'm advertising his quick loads again. Obviously. Only the quickest loads in this part of Twitch. How you doing, Matt? Welcome to Munch's Oddysee. This is Munch. It's 2001. It's awkward 3D. Wait out! How you doing? What a time to come in! I got one bird and not a lot else. Oh, what's new? What's tasty? What's good? Do I save? I've only got 1 health.
Greetings, civilian.
Greetings, Scooby. Sorry, my brain was occupied thinking of the next step.
Hey, you guys!
Hey, Strider. This game is a lot more brutal than the previous games in the series. Okay, we've just exploded those guys. Lovely. Okay. In terms of, like, active killing, well, I suppose. So that was a key point of the previous games, and I've seen some like interviews with Lorne Lanning and what was the other lass's name? Stella? No, Stella. What was her name? Anyway, the executive producer, and what they wanted is they wanted to have a case that, like, Abe wasn't going to be the one that did the killing. And apparently they've turned their back on that ethos in this game. Because now, I mean, yes, fair enough. Arguably, we are still not doing the killing. We are just sending our lackeys to do the killing. But, you know, you should be held accountable. If your lackeys, if you've called for your lackeys to go and do a thing, and they do a thing in your name, you should be held accountable to that, right? This is not a political stream. This is not a political stream. We saved more. In order to clear even an hour of ad-free space, we will be running 3 minutes of ads shortly. I will refrain from doing anything awesome during this time. Thank you. I don't know if the little fuzzies, the fuzzles, I don't know if they can die yet. Oh, baby, refrain from breaking my heart. I'm so in love with you. I'll be forever yours. But you can... Wait, no. But you give me no reason. You know you're making me work so hard. That you give me no, that you give me no, that you give me no, that you give me no. I don't know what he says there. Soul? Sausage roll? Sausage roll. I think it's sausage roll. Always assumed it's soul. I think it's sausage roll. You would commit a small crime right now for a sausage roll. How small are we talking? So, like, can I convince you to trip up an old lady for a sausage roll? Because that, I mean, technically, probably a crime. Not a big crime, but that might have some big consequences. I gotta know whether the... She should watch where she's going! Touche. You've got 4 freshly baked Greg's vegan sausage rolls downstairs. Are you trying to make me aroused right now? You got some sausage rolls downstairs? Oh, well. Lou, you've had quite the day. You've turned your flat upside down. You can't find your passport. Not that you need it just now. It's not good that you don't know where it is, though. That sucks. When was the last time you used it? What was the last bit of luggage that you used when you last used it? Because in my experience, I always just leave it in that luggage. If there is a necessity for me to discover where I put it. Oh my god, really? I only have one... I've got one bird, and I have no idea how to get more birds in this game. Birds are health. Alright. I guess I just keep on quick saving. The slowest quick save known to man. Did I see Night Dweller asking whether Munch was Abe? Because they are different. They are different characters. They are also different species. Abe is a Madocan, and Munch here is a... Wait. There's a joke with caviar. Glaviar? No. Gammy? No. What's Munch called? What's Munch's race? Oh, that was close. Oh dear. Oh dear. They're coming for me. I was claiming that Abe wouldn't kill, but you're playing with Munch. Right, I see where you're going. No, I understand where you're going with that. Okay, okay. I've died. Gabbit! That was the one. They're like a rabbit, but more gammy. Gammy rabbits. Gabbits. That's real. Interesting, Lou. Interesting. You won't have lost it. You won't. It'll just be in a weird spot. And it will be in a weird spot that you put it because you were like, oh, I'll remember where that is because it's such a weird spot that I'll remember it. And then that's not how it works. So I get where you're going with that one, Night Dweller. I suppose the point I was trying to make was that back in the day, when they first came up with the series, they did not want their main character to do any of the killing directly. And in this game, Abe has directly ordered his followers, good lord, to kill. And Munch also is directly involved in killing. Like, we have electrocuted interns that have fallen into the water and died. So it feels like they've gotten rid of that ethos. Mattress. Here's the thing, yeah. He did explode Slig's heads, but he wasn't the one carrying a gun. It was a weird balance, I suppose. Maybe that balance still exists because we're not doing the killing, but we are ordering our followers to kill. It'll be in the last place you look, Lou. Because why? Because you stopped looking after that. So you'll just adjust all your psionic soldiers' kill counts in XCOM 2 then. Precisely. Okay. Up. He needs blood because he's a vampire? Damn. I think that's slander. The thing is, Abe needs to feel the thrill of dying, apparently. He's a thrill seeker, you know? He's into his extreme sports. It's just that his extreme sport is possessing sligs and then feeling what it's like to have their heads explode whilst he's possessed them. Very normal stuff, really. Why did I do that? Why did I do that? Exclamation mark DED, dead. Good job I got the quick load. You would think, considering the name Quick, and the other bit load, but Quick being the key that I'm trying to focus in on here, if you do die, it would probably focus on the quick loads rather than the other loads. But hey, what do I know? I'm not a game developer. Whee, and has made a few slave jets explode! I mean, I said slig, but okay. Oh look, lots of explosives. Slow you down, boy! You save! No! Sligs are not enslaved, Mattress. We know this from one of the cutscenes where a slig turns to the camera, breaks the fourth wall, and says,
I love my job.
They're employees. You're cooking, but you stand by it. Stand by, yeah, because otherwise it would burn. It's usually good to be somewhere near the cooking. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Hey! You certainly don't want to stand on it. Yeah. Right, well, there's the exit. There are 4 interns. Better to stand by your cooking than stand away from your cooking. Okay. Open with spoos. Yes, please, with the thank you. Yes, please, with the thank you. Stand by your cooking and on your slaves. Got it. Nailed it. Stand on one, sit on another. And you nailed it. Stand by your pan while your gatto is baking. I don't know why I said gatto. Out of all of the things that I could say, baking, I said gatto. Fucking idiot. Sponge. And if it's going to be a pan, I don't know, bacon. I've ruined it, really. Styler, you gave me the perfect setup. Oh, flan is the second verse. Escape Viker's labs through the poop chute. I heard that bit. Fun with Vendos. If Munch is going to get past those interns, he's going to need some serious energy. Drink espresso. Does baked Alaska count as a gâteau? No, that's global warming. And fuzzles, 3. We have 3 more fuzzles. I think I see a couple of fuzzle cages. In fact, I see 3 fuzzle cages. Well, that'll sort that out then. Must go. Din-Din's mattress. Thank you very much, dude. cannot get hit once. Oh, wait. Okay. Okay. We can kill them, apparently, by getting them to run into the mines. But if we're too close, we also... Oh, no, I didn't die. Interesting. And the mines regrow?
Hello?
Oh, God. Get away from me! Lion. Welcome, welcome. Three fossil cages, 2 espressos, and a partridge in the battery. Also, I thought these blue screens were the fossil cages. One more fossil. How you doing, Lion? Ahoy hoy. I'm so speedy, I'm a speedy little fish, but I'm not really a fish. I'm in the Gabbit pen. Is this a good thing? Unsure. What? Have you seen this Gabbit? Vickers, the poor little thing is confused. Collectors interested in the last can of Gabiar. Gluck Queen needs new lungs, and science factoid, Gabbit lungs made great... I didn't get to read the rest of that. Also, I think we, unfortunately missed 3 poor little fuzzles. Great transplants. Gotcha. Well, I mean, I'm the last one, right? So said that cutscene, anyway. Unless we were listening to an unreliable narrator. Time to go back. It's not too late. Well, I was doing the sonar, though, and the sonar didn't seem to ping any, so... Either they accidentally died along the way, which is possible, because I wasn't really paying full attention. Or we just missed him. I had good enough Kwama. Oh, look, my health is back. That's good news. Take. There we go.
Munch, you made it! Now you can use a snoozer to knock out those nasty interns. Then, get yourself to that poop chute before they wake up. They only stay out for so long.
Knock out the enemies, get to the poop chute. I'm not gonna lie, that sounds like a recipe for a lawsuit. A snoozer. Munch has just remote controlled a snoozer. Ow, my buttocks. Nothing to do with the poop chute. Snoozers only put their targets to sleep for so long, so be careful. Move with the left thumbstick, target enemies with the right thumbstick, and click to shoot. Oh, wow, this is cool! Are we actually putting them to sleep, or what's going on here? Am I... What is the delightful sound? There appears to be lots and lots... and lots... Oh, I get another one. Okay. There's a lot of fuzzles. And fuzzles are deadly. Just see if there's any other buttons. We doing good? That's good news? Can I stop being in this thing now? Feels like I should have a way to like cancel. I found it. So if I release all the fuzzles, then the fuzzles can do the killing. Army of fuzzles can be a brutal thing. It's a terrible, terrible noise. Now, this is horrible. Right, you do your thing while I try and save more of you, I guess? Are you gonna eat the ones that are on the floor? If you could, that'd be great. And Nanda, you just managed to put the child lock on the oven. You don't know it had a child lock. You do now. It just said safe. Like a 90s teen. Safe. Safe, innit? Can I climb up ladders as Munch? Yes. Even though we only have 1 foot. Oh, I suppose we do have 2 tiny arms. I hope we can't accidentally kill the other dudes. How about now? Right, I'm gonna watch this one and this one go at it. Oh no, I think they kill him! Right, so the interns can kill the fuzzles. That's probably what happened to 3 of them last time. Good to know. Ooh. Good to know. Hey, hey. Oh man, I've been having some mad deja vu today. How did I get... There we go. Attack! Uh-oh. Oh god, I think most of them are dying. Oh dear. Yes, I understand now. Right. Well, I now have information. And information is key. Information is power. last quick save, and then this save from the fluoride tanks. I'm assuming, based off of what I've just found out, that yes, the fuzzles can die. And when the fuzzles die, they are retired. And therefore we can't save them. We've had 2 instances of deja vu recently, one yesterday and one today. They're changing something within the Matrix, everyone. Where was the save? Ah, this is before I went through, wasn't it? Yeah, yeah. Oh no, that was the quick one. Ah. Ah. Right. Yes. This was the save. This was the one where we've definitely ran out of fuzzles. I've no more fuzzles to give. Oh, wait. Oh, it literally says retired, doesn't it? Yes. Yes. I should have read it. I should have read it properly. It says retired, so there's 3 that died. So it's not going to be the 100% run, but that doesn't matter, hopefully. I mean, it doesn't. We will still do a whole bunch. Good lord. Oh, and now I'm dead again. Interestingly enough, it does reset us back here. But it looks like it saves which bombs exploded. Because, like, even though it reloads a save, because we died... all of the scorch marks would tend to indicate that, yeah, they're still... they've still counted as gone off. My fuzzles have run a dry. I tried to go fuzzle shopping, but there's no more fuzzles to buy. Assumption is that we can't kill all of the interns either, because there was like 4 interns in that specific spot. And no such luck. Gabbit lungs make great transplant. Gotcha. Well, we'll do our best to save all of the gabbits that we find, but it's not quite as exciting and all of the fuzzles that we find, but it's not quite as enjoyable as discovering all of the Munch. Yeah, but I'd like to save them all, if possible. I'm gonna try and save as many as we can. That's the plan. With that plan, my dudes, we'll have to wait until tomorrow. I apologize for the shortness of today's stream. The entire reason why today's stream is so short is because this game confounded me. Confounded, I say. If I had my second camera, I would show you the screen at the same time as showing you that it's not capturing. I wonder. I haven't actually tried this yet. I'm assuming when the when the executable file stops working, it all resets anyway. So it's not going to hook back in. But let's give it a try. Let's see. No, because I didn't reset the laptop. Screen, yeah, no. It's doing it. Right now, the game is running. I will do, Calico. Yeah. The game is running. Alt-tab out. You can hear the game running. I'm alt-tabbing back in. It's not doing it. Alt-tab back out for a bit. God, what the hell's going on there? Then alt-tab back in. No. Alt-tab out. This is why the stream is late. You should... It's done it before where it's hooked in around now. Go. There we go. What is it, the menu? Is it the main menu? I thought, to be fair, I thought it was the, Oh, shite. Just slapped the microphone. I'm going to skip the intro and then see if it does it. I'm alt-tabbing out. Alt-tabbing back in. No. There is something. There's something about it. But this is the thing, DBM. The issue that I'm having is that this right here is desktop capture in OBS. This is desktop capture. So it should just be capturing what's on my desktop. And what is currently on my desktop is the game. I can play the game right now. I'm playing it on the same screen, on exactly the same screen, as I have been all stream. It's so weird. The only way that I've managed to do it is do an alt-tab at the correct time. If I alt-tab at the perfect moment, it will capture. Val, I'm afraid you're gonna have to go cold turkey with that. You sit with your own decisions. Because I'm off to the theatre right now. That is the end of today's stream. If there's gonna be any stream streak breaks, it's gonna be today. It is a Sunday though, so realistically, it's the day that most people can get by. I will be back tomorrow. You know, if it's a 2-day hangover, you can come back tomorrow, Val, and I'll sort you right out. No, DBM, like, I'm putting it out there. I've been doing this for like 8 years. Feel free to keep throwing out ideas. I've tried running as admin, doing various different compatibility modes on the executable. I've tried running it in 640 by 480. Alt entering, trying to go windowed, trying to not go windowed, trying to send it to different screens. If I send it to a different screen and then back to the main screen, it will go black, but it won't capture properly. There is only one thing that I have managed to figure out that makes it work, and it's alt-tabbing at the perfect moment. You have Munch and you have OBS, you'll give it a shot later. Let me know. Are you on Windows 11? Because I'm on a Windows 11. I don't know if that changes things. My OBS is run as admin. Munch is run as admin. Or, well, I have tried it as admin and not as admin. No, Linux. We might not be able to make the same... make it mesh. Create the same results. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. I hope you're having a lovely Sunday. It's a shorter stream. Tomorrow's stream will actually be longer than today. But I start rehearsals for the next show tomorrow. Last night was the final night. BBM, thank you for the 100 biddies.
Dark Blue Monkey cheered. X100. Have a brilliant evening. Thanks for the stream smile.
Thank you very much, DBM. The next show is going to be Absent Friends. It is an Alan Ayckbourn And it's going to be a very, very different show to before. We're going to raid into Hampy. If anyone is going to understand me running off to the theatre, it will be Hampy, who is also a theatre kid. I'm going to say my thank yous, then we're going to draw the raffle, so if you're not in with a chance to win, this is your last chance to dance, baby. My thank yous for the day sound like this. Connor, thank you very much for gifting this up to Pillapala. We had BXT coming in with the 96 months. Dara with the tier 3, 55 months. Amma with the 5 gifted subs. DBM, thank you for the 200 biddies. And that final 100 biddies as well. Can I get an exclamation mark tombola, please? I'll draw the raffle for Izmir. Find out who out of Calico, Nuke, Way Too Bad, and Scooby is walking away with it. That's Scooby. 7 tickets, the maximum, well, not maximum, but the most amount of tickets that anybody put in. I will see you guys tomorrow. I'll be live at 6-ish, because it is rehearsals, and I don't actually know what, like, my previous rehearsals ended quite early. I don't know what this director is going to want to do, so I've said 6. But I don't know if the director wants to, do later or earlier. I don't know. Anyway, I'll be live at some point tomorrow evening. I've said 6. It might be a little bit later. It depends when the director lets me out of rehearsals. Thank you all very much for being here. Let's go say hi to Hampy. I'm going to have to raid and run. But yeah. Much love to yous all. One day at a time. We got this. Fuck off.